Having Donald Trump run the U.S. is kind of like having Jared from Subway running a daycare center. Eventually, a lot of innocent people are probably going to get fucked. It's starting to look now like the election is going to come down to Trump versus Hillary Clinton. Now let's see, the last POTUS brought us our first black president, so that means the next president is either going to be the first woman or the first special president. People are mad because Donald Trump wants to build a wall along the border with Mexico. What are you worried about? If it's as full of holes as the rest of his campaign platforms, you'll be able to fly a 747 through that sucker. Roasting Donald Trump presents a unique problem in the area of competition. It's very hard for me to come up with stuff that will make him look dumber and like more of an asshole than the stuff he spews out every time he opens his mouth. Nobody is better at roasting Donald Trump than Donald Trump. Donald Trump recently made reference to the bravery and heroism of the first responders on 9/11. 9/11. So you mean to tell me that Donald Trump confused the gravest tragedy in American history with a time he looked out his window and saw a bunch of firemen and policemen heading down for a big gulp and Slim Jim on their coffee break? Donald Trump is quoted as saying that even though he takes Holy Communion at church, he has never asked God for forgiveness of his sins. When asked for comment on the matter, God said, "Yeah, that forgiveness thing only goes so far." There is some dispute, too, as to whether or not, as God was walking away from the interview, if he muttered the words, "That guy's a douchebag." Throughout his presidential campaign, Donald Trump has battled accusations of being both a misogynist and a racist. The press has accurately pointed out to the Donald that he brought all of this onto himself. I personally would like to add that there's one more thing that Donald can do to himself. Oh, in case that was a little too ambiguous, he can go fuck himself.